Soon, the Orca will arrive, and all who like Star Wars shall listen. The power of the Orca side is what some consider to be unnatural.
All right. What we got going on today? Whoa. What is up, everyone? It's a Tuesday stream. Yay. Oh. Uh, Let me see. Let me try to get the chat up. See if anyone joined us yet. Do. I have a cold, just so people know. Oh. Really? Yo, what up, Jordan? Star Wars. Let me see. Jordan Stars, Jake Branch. What up? What is up, everyone? So good to see everyone today. Wow. All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about. I've not watched Andor yet, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on some situations lately. People have will get to that eventually. Um, I've been working a lot on Plagueis. I'll probably show some new previews of some stuff today. Let me get some images out. Here's a nice little image of Naboo. That'll be the topic of today, which I think appears in the spoiler appears in a certain show that came out today. So, yeah. So we are also going to start reading an EU book, and I'll just pick an EU series and we'll start reading it. If we get more people, we'll have a vote of what I'll be reading today. It's going to be pretty awesome, in my opinion. It is going to be totally awesome. What is up, Desgojira? All right. Well, let's get into the nitty gritty of it. I want to talk about what I did watch, and once again, I wasted my time. We're gonna talk about. This is going to be a review. Um, I wouldn't say it wasn't. It wasn't fully a waste of time. There was a good bright spot to it, but let's bring it up. All right. I'm going to be talking about Tales of the Nothing Burger today, and I'm just going to give my gripes about it and how I just don't care. In fact, I would say I didn't care at all about any of the story in this, in the Asajj Ventures. The Cade Bane stuff's interesting, though. I like that a lot. Um, but uh, to get to the point of, I think that this is a big 5 out of 10. It literally is a 5 out of 10 because half of it's good and half of it's okay, and then half of it's just blech, nothing burger. Will you be doing Plagueis bloopers? Maybe in the future. I know there's a lot of funny bloopers that the voice actors did, but so I'm also gonna be reviewing some AI slop videos this week. I know you guys have been waiting anxiously for me to give a honest review on some AI slop. Uh, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tear a new asshole, and then I'll also be watching some other videos that I got DM'd to me. But I'm not reviewing Andor just yet, even though it's the thumbnail. Andor, yeah, I know a lot of people like Andor. I like Andor too. I like the first season. I haven't watched season 2. I have heard stuff, and I have some opinions on that stuff. We talked about I think was it last week about the whole. For me, the Empire is evil. I don't care. It's happened before in Star Wars. I think it's kind of belittling to like just like, oh, I don't want that in the Star Wars, but I'm fine with this other stuff. I don't know. Um, it happens in war, and just to give you like my quick thoughts, it happens and whatever. So. Andor. Yeah. I know a lot of people liking the new Andor. Some people are on the fence, and then there's some people that are kind of just clowning themselves by saying, "Oh, I'm not going to watch this. I'm going to, talk about other stuff." And they can do that, but I think it's kind of hypocritical. A lot of these same people watch The Acolyte. So if they can watch The Acolyte, and that's just hot garbage, but when it comes to Andor, oh man, there's some adult stuff in here. I better just like go like stop watching it. Yeah, it's me. Fuck. Hold on, let me try to fix it. Did that fix it? Did that fix the lag? Let's see. Am I still? Is my frame still like? Okay, I think it's fixed now. I think I changed internet networks. But yeah, it's like I kind of think ridiculous. I think some people's takes on it are ridiculous. Obviously I'm not a shill on this show, on Andorra, but I like it. I do like it. I can say it with a fact. I like it. So I think it's a pretty nifty show, and I'll watch season two. I usually wait till all the episodes are out, so I'll be watching all those episodes probably at the end of this week, or probably whenever I get to it. Like it took me a couple months to watch Skeleton Crew, and even then I didn't finish it because I wasn't into it. I felt this like I just feel the show I did watch though. Let's get back. I did watch Tales of the Nothing Burger. This show. I'll just get to the gist of it. I'm disappointed with these shows. I think Tales of the Jedi I thought was an interesting like idea. But then you had Tales of the Empire, which sucked, and what they did with Barris Offee was irredeemable. Horrible writing. Morgan Elsbeth's non-existent backstory, just it sucked. Just like oh well, this is what happened to these characters. Tales of the Underworld, I think, is better than Tales of the Empire, but it's usually with the Cade Bane stuff. I think the Cade Bane, we get to finally see his backstory, and there's a twist to it. I thought it was pretty cool how we got to see one of the legendary bounty hunters, Cade Bane. Now, what I call this Tales of the Nothing Burger is the Asajj Ventress storyline. Now, my channel. I have a history with Asajj Ventress. We've done the Darth Disciple stuff. I'm a big fan of that book. We have a history. This show just isn't it, and I really don't think it justifies. Once again, it doesn't really justify Asajj Ventress being revived. It is just a big nothing burger. Like it is just another trope of a Star Wars of her. The it feels like it feels like a filler episode from the Bad Batch, and it has all those tropes that you saw in the Bad Batch. Just it is nothing special in the terms like story. Nothing special. And as a casual viewer, I kind of found it insulting that they would include the ending of Darth Disciple, and then just instead of just adapting Darth Disciple, they just do the I just don't like it. I hate it. I thought it was a big nothing burger, and it kind of like it kind of made me. It didn't make me appreciate the Cade Bane stuff even more, because I would say ever since we've been getting these miniseries, the Cade Bane storyline with like Count Dooku, or not Count Dooku. I mean, the Count Dooku storyline has never really been matched in terms of quality, and Cade Bane stuff, I would say would match that, but it's hard because it's tied with shit. with Asajj Ventress. Such a big, boring ass filler story. God. With the new Darth Maul show coming out, I just hope we never get like filler shit like the Asajj Ventress. They have yet to prove why Asajj Ventress to me why she deserves to be revived or anything. I think her existence in the canon is pointless at this point. I thought that she had a good exit in Darth Disciples. She died. She fulfilled her purpose, but they're kind of just beating a dead horse with Asajj Ventress. So Filoni's afraid of killing off characters. So um, let me read. I wonder what happened to the son of Bane. I'm sorry, I can't stand any of the CGI animated Dave Filoni personally. I like the Jendy cartoon. The Jenny cartoon's good. I think if people have rose tinted glasses, I know I hate that. Um I think they have rose tinted glasses because that as much as I like the animation and the Gendy stuff, I think it's just like it's more substance style over substance and it doesn't really have but it's more like visual over story. Um, I prefer the Labyrinth of Evil book over the Jenny cartoon adaptation of the parts of that book. Because the Labyrinth of Evil book feels like a continuation of Revenge of the Sith, whereas again, it's kind of like a Cliff Notes version in the Jenny cartoon. But I like it. I was not expecting a grape scene. Me neither. On to the next stuff. Let's see. So yeah, Tales of the Underboard, the Underworld, just a 5 out of 10. Pretty lackluster, sucky. Um, let's get on to let's get on to the other matters. Once again, I'll be at y'all. I'll be at Legends Expo in September. Where's the Legends Expo? Yay! I'll be in Burbank in September. So if people want to meet me, I'm trying to get a kiosk and a table, and I'll do like I don't know if I'll be able to give out copies of Plagueis, but I'm gonna give out posters and stuff, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Y'all got months to prepare, get your hotel rooms, maybe I'll get shirts. I don't know if I can afford shirts, but yeah, I like its simplicity of it versus Dave Filoni is convoluted. I like the cartoon is short, sweet, and fits perfectly. Yeah, but again, like I would you reading the book, I like reading the Labyrinth of Evil book that the Jenny cartoon is based off of. I prefer the book over the cartoon. What's up, Victoria? How you doing? Again, so I'll be at Legends Expo. On to other matters. I'm gonna do once again do some dogs of the week, and I'm gonna talk about my most hated channels. And I'm gonna talk about some positives too. First of all, let's get to the stinker of the week. Um, and I did my so I did so I'm gonna bring up a channel that people reference a lot. Skywalker stories, yeah. Um, I did some investigated work into this channel, and again, I hate this content with a passion. You can't convince me otherwise. It's solely going on with Yoda's face. Am I here? Am I here? No, I think I'm good. I'm good. Uh, am I in here, guys? Am I in here? All right. I think I'm good. I'm back. I'm back. Uh yeah, stuff like this sucks ass, and there's like he's got scales now, Yoda. What the fuck is going? Actually, good question. What the hell is going on with Yoda here? Um, the Christopher Lee. The reason why the Dooku head looked good is because it's just Photoshop from the actual movie. Um, like if you look closely, like look at the lighting here. This is a shot from Attack of the Clones, photoshopped onto yeah, right there. Um, I could tell these techniques a mile away. It's just disappointing that this is just like AI slop and there's nothing of substance here. I'm not gonna play the video, obviously. I don't want to lose some brains cells of shit. This is from Yoda Dark Rendezvous, and again, I don't. Did you get Plagueis? Yo, what up, Sarah? Yeah, I think on and off. I think the vid is bogging you down. I'm not. I'm not playing the video, so I'm just showing you guys that this. Now I have done some investigative work, and I want like maybe you guys. I wonder. This guy has done the Sons of Dathomir opening 3 times. If I look up Dooku tortures Maul. Oh, he's hiding it. Uh, Dooku Maul. No, no, you know better. Aha. Darth Maul tortured by Dooku. Darth Maul tortured by Dooku and Sidious, and then Darth Maul and Dooku captured Darth Maul. It's the same. It's the same. Like, it's the same thing from. It's like. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm just like, it's a content farm, and I'm like very annoyed that these videos need to be marked down. I think for like AI, we need YouTube needs just like an AI thing. Clearly, uh, I think I don't know why this guy's just trying to like do the same scene. Maybe he's trying to like better himself, but still, I think that it's just a really bad content farm. Also, that's a shot of Revenge of the Sith made in AI, etc. So, dog of the week. This whole channel is a dog of the week, maybe a dog of the month, uh, a dog of the year. I don't care about sub counts. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this channel, and it's pretty much a loading. Nothing will never replicate a human performance. Nothing will ever replicate a human's work, and hopefully, this is just another example. I will, as I proclaim, AI is a tool. I use AI sometimes. Some people I know use AI. It can be a good tool. I think for the most part, when it comes to just like trying to, I don't know what the word like this. There's clearly like with AI, you cannot like have a camera go how you want it. You can't have like a set like a storyboard how you like it exactly as you was because it's basically like trying to follow your instructions, but it's a machine. You're not you're basically asking a machine to do what you want instead of you like doing it yourself. Yeah, it's a content farm. It's pathetic, and uh, I yeah I don't I don't support this. I condone it. I never want to be involved with this slop. So people trying to like tell me, uh, but I've ranted about it enough. So I'll give it a. I'm just giving people a daily reminder that I hate this channel. and it's clearly a content farm. So, uh, on to the next. On to the next dog of the week. Another The Hair of the Empire fan film. Jar Jar Jargon. I reviewed this like a while ago, and he pretty much did a new version where he tried to fix the visuals. Overall, I think this is also another AI made thing, but it's just AI. It is just it's just trying to like emulate an 80s. It's kind of I would say this is sad because this guy did an animated trailer like a year ago. His animated trailer looks better than this whole video that he made with AI.
I'd put my money on Talon Card.
Talon Card, huh? Sit. I want to discuss your promotion.
Promotion. I don't know why he's trying to talk like the guy from Princess Bride. I've already watched all of this. It's pretty much an extended version. What the hell is with Mon Mothma?
Your smuggler friends have refused to...
What the hell is going on here?
Sending a valuable man like Captain...
As the rest of the galaxy, the re-establishment
Alright. I don't...
of law...
Alright, that's at least that's a 3D... At least that's a 3D plane, but still, I'm like, At least I'm watching this again. It's like, what the? Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, what up, SWA? Listen, AI aside, this has one of the dumbest. I'm gonna like go on a monologue here and call this one of the dumbest additions to a fan film. Like, listen, people can trash me too. I'm like fair game, but I gotta call this out. You know, people can trash me, call my quality shit, you know, call me a bad person. I don't care. You know, you can call me the orcish shitter. Like Purist, the Purist says, you know, you can call me, yeah. Fair game, as I said. But I gotta talk about the shittiest addition to this fan film. Again, it's just like a Cliff Notes version of Hair of the Empire for normies. The real story we know is much better, and it's not made with AI slop for like, you know. By the way, look at how warped Thrawn's hand is. But if you're gonna, doing AI is one thing, and a Cliff Notes version, but changing characters is another. And I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna bring it up again. They
stand your team to no grief failed to capture them.
From Skywalker.
Leave them to me.
They did a clone of Mace Windu instead of Jorah Sibaev. I think this is fundamentally one of the dumbest, stupidest plot. Like, this is stupid off the wazoo. I just think the idea of Mace Windu maybe years ago would have been good, but I think it's so overdone at this point, and you do not honor the Hair of the Empire story by changing characters or adding, you know, you might as well add Glub Shido as a major character. He was the one that was helping Thrawn, Glub Shido. You know, you didn't know he was there, but yeah, he was there, and he was from the sequel trilogy. So, you know, it's you trying to tie the prequels. This is clearly just trying to tie the prequels, but it fundamentally destroys the prequel. Like, I'm feeling like XQC. Yo chat, yo chat, yo chat. It is so stupid. Member berries. It's not even member berries. It's like pander. It's nostalgia pandering. It's fundamentally bringing such a It's like it's the equivalent of putting your OC in like your OC as a major character in a Star Wars story. Panderberries. This is stupid. I don't support it. Um, I think I appreciate it has real voice acting and then some like 3D modeling, but it's mainly AI, so not real any craftsmanship. The art's inconsistent as per AI. Um, I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't feel. I don't feel like this. This is something that makes me uncomfortable for the most part. Why is there like forests, bushes down here? What am I saying? Uh, yeah, I kind of just it makes me kind of uncomfortable to be honest. I don't know. But then you having something brain dead as this, like having Mace Windu come back. All right, another stinker of the week. But yeah, wow, stinker of the week. All right, let's get to um uh is this fan made or really from Disney? The anime film, it's fan made and it's made with AI, so you're being tricked. All right, let's talk about he was using force change powers. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna start my EU reading here. So we talked about Andor. We talked about Tales of the Underworld. I talked with Matt Wilkins, and I'm hopeful. Like I want to talk more with Matt Wilkins. Anyone know who Matt Wilkins is? I love. I was surprised to. I never talked to him before, but we had a nice chat, and I want to have another nice chat with him again. So we'll do that another time too. Matt Wilkins. Um, but let me see if I could find the. By the way, I should make I'll probably make a community post. We will be doing our 5th anniversary stream. Yay!
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny.
Is that Stupendous
which
Wave?
Nobody can deny,
Who's Stupendous Wave again? I don't
deny.
know.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly
5 years
good
of Everest.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
5-year anniversary. Let me see. I'm trying to find Na 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 na. Uh, yeah, we'll be having we'll have all the a lot of friends of the channel are welcome. We'll have a stream of that. Na 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 na. We'll talk about the first projects, the projects that never got off the ground. We'll talk about projects that you know we'll even listen in on some uncompleted works. Ooh, very good. It's gonna be very awesome. It is and people will be, and I'll allow people on stream. They gotta be vetted though. I'm not gonna just allow anyone on stream. So uh, I do like how you change your anime style. Instead of just moving them all without rigging limbs, you moved the rigging the whole model. Yes. Of course, I hoped everyone liked the creation of Anakin preview short. Plagueis 3 is going to take a long time. For all we know, all right, I'm back. I'm dying. Uh, I don't. You're gonna be very good. New Yorkers, yes. hmm What is next on the agenda? Oh yeah, I was gonna start reading. So, so I want y'all to sit down. Mhm. We are gonna be reading. If I can find my folder, we're gonna be reading Star Wars. I'll probably read the chapter or so. That's cool. So, Yeah, what up? What up? What up? Sorry, I don't have anything out right now. Let me see. I'm looking through my library. Hmm. By the way, to finish what I was saying earlier, thank y'all for enjoying the latest Plagueis video. I'm doing another one. I'm doing a remastering of a scene from episode one, and then I'll be working on. I'm just waiting on voice lines for episode three before I continue working on it. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. Hmm. Here's a preview of see if I can find it. Here's a preview of how Theed's gonna look in episode in the remastered episode one clip. It's gonna be pretty cool. All I did was just use Battlefront 2, and I used some old filming techniques. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, that can boom, right? Mm-hmm. All right. See if I could. If I could find it. All right, here we go. So we'll be reading. We'll be reading the. So we're gonna be reading a special story. The how Obi-Wan Kenobi became the apprentice of Qui-Gon Jinn in the EU. This is Jedi Jedi: The Rising Force, and this was a series from kind of after the Phantom Menace, around the Phantom Menace, where kind of like the adventures of Qui Gon and Obi Wan before the Phantom Menace. You know, I really like that era of books and stuff, and it's kind of sad to like see. It has a nice, comfy tone to it. Let's see if I can find. Where's the image? So I'm gonna do my worst impressions and hopefully not die from coughing trying to read this to you in the worst way possible. So listen closely. We're gonna read just a few chapters. We're not reading the whole book. So we'll go through. 12-year-old Obi-Wan Kenobi desperately wants to be a Jedi Knight. After years at the Jedi Temple, he knows the power of the lightsaber and the Force, but he cannot control his own anger and fear. Because of this, the Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn will not take him on as a Padawan apprentice. Now, Obi-Wan is about to have his first encounter with true evil. He must face off against unexpected enemies and face up to his own dark wishes. Only then can his education as a Jedi truly begin. All right, chapter one. Oh, that's a horrible picture. That's so low res. Let me get a better one. Okay, much better. The blade of the lightsaber hissed through the air. Of chapter 1. The blade of the lightsaber hissed through the air. Obi-Wan Kenobi could not see its red gleam through the blindfold pressing on his eyes. He used the Force to know precisely when to duck. Good! By the way, I'm not going to read the whole chapter. I'm going to kind of skip. I'm kind of going to... Not skipping. I'm kind of reading slowly. Kind of like giving you... Good! Yoda called from the sidelines of the room. The searing heat of his opponent's lightsaber blade slashed overhead, nearly burning him. The air smelled like lightning. Good, Yoda called from the sidelines of the room. Let go. Let your feelings guide you. The words of encouragement spurred Obi-Wan on. Because he was tall and strong for his 12-year-old, many assumed that he'd have the advantage in battle. But strength and size counted for nothing, where agility and speed were needed. Nor did they have any effect on the Force that he had not yet mastered. Most have read was the story of Darth Malgus. Darth Malgus. You mean from the Old Republic? Yeah. Obi-Wan listened intently for the sound of his foe's lightsaber. Such sounds echoed loudly in the small hide ceiling chamber. A random jumble of blocks on the floor added another element to the exercise. He had to use the Force to sense those too. With such even ground, it was easy to lose his footing. Behind Obi-Wan, Yoda warned, "Keep your guard up." I don't know if I could read this all. My throat's not even. I apologize. My throat's not up to par. I remember I did the Darth Maul comic last week, and I think Qui-Gon would have respected Malgus. Maybe. Qui-Gon wasn't a fan of Plagueis, if you've seen the Plagueis episode 2. Alright. I thought I was going to do this on stream. I don't think I can right now with my throat. Or I'm going to just keep jarbling worlds and but we'll keep this. Maybe I'll... I think I know what I will do. I'll have Duncan, Bruce, help, or someone who does audiobooks help read it. And when I'll pause it and describe the book. We'll get to that later on. So it'll be an interesting thing. But I really want to cover this book series sometime. I really love the adventures of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. You got it. No, I can't. I can't do it. My throat's just not up to par today. I'm throwing in the towel. We do have a new video coming out, and it's going to be awesome. Hopefully by the end of this month, we are going to be. Everest is going to be talking about the history of Darth Maul, and we are going to get a lot of cool stuff that a lot of people don't really talk about, like Darth Maul's duel with Sidious on Mygeeto. His the stuff in Shadowhunter and so forth. You're going to see the true history of Darth Maul, the EU history. We are also going to do a canon version eventually. We're gonna we'll have to go through both the canon Darth Maul comics and stuff. We're gonna have to read. We're not simply going through Wikipedia like some other lore channels. We're actually reading the books and then doing research. But we are. I'm not lying. We are using Wikipedia as a primary source, but we look at the sources and then we read the source material. We go through the chapters and try to get kind of like the get to the point basically. So it's gonna be a very cool series, and part 1 should be coming out not too far in the future. We still have to finish the origin plus his time before the Phantom Menace and whatnot. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm waiting for you to do the story of Revan. I'm not doing the story of Revan. It's called KOTOR, and you can play it. Oh, we are doing the Revan short video. I'm probably not doing that till June. I have too much on my plate this month. We're also doing The Force Unleashed 3. That should be coming out not too far. The Force Unleashed 3 is coming out too. In fact, you know what? I might actually be nice enough to play a preview of it. You guys want a preview of The Force Unleashed 3? All right, let me bring it up. All right, we're gonna show off the preview of The Force Unleashed 3. I guess that's the best I'll do. So y'all sit down. I'll also be releasing this as a separate video, maybe tonight. I need to just do the animation for it. I'm not really doing animation per se. I'm more or less like doing like screenshots and stuff, kind of like a audio drama. But it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Let me just bring it up here. After the Battle of Camino. After the Battle of Camino, Darth Vader was taken by the Rebel Alliance to stand trial for his crimes.
Lord Vader, you are here to face justice for the countless atrocities committed under your command and the tyranny of the Galactic Empire. The galaxy bleeds from the Empire's relentless thirst for domination. Kashyyyk, Ryloth, Mon Cala, planets torn apart by your Imperial forces. You've spread fear, death, and destruction to every corner of the galaxy, a hand of death across the stars. But today, you will answer for the lives you've shattered, for the millions you've oppressed and enslaved. Well, do you have nothing to say?
There is nothing to say.
Then you confess these atrocities?
No. I acknowledge only the truth. A galaxy drowning in chaos, overrun by a weak, corrupt republic. I brought order. I brought control to a galaxy too pathetic to save itself.
Control? You invaded peaceful planets and enslaved entire...
I exist only as an answer to your failures, your rebellion, your insurrection invites destruction. I responded in kind.
Enough! You think yourself above judgment, but your reign of terror ends here. We, the people, will see to it.
You will stand amidst the ruins of your failure and beg for forgiveness from the Emperor.
Enough! You will face your crimes, and I hope in the Force that you rot in the black void of hell.
I look forward to it.
You guys like that preview? We have Force Unleashed 3. We're working on it. It's gonna be pretty cool. I look forward to it. Vader wants to go to hell, but some people think some people thinks he has morals. So I don't know. We're gonna see the climatic. We're gonna see the battle between the Dark Apprentice. We're gonna see the battle of the Dark Apprentice. There's Vader. There's a lot that happens. I mean, it's too much to talk about, but it's gonna be a very good video. It's not gonna be movie length, but it's gonna be probably like around an hour or so. What brought Vader there? Well, he was captured, but at the end of the Force Unleashed 2. So, well, what if he could have got out? What if I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm not gonna spoil anymore. Mhm. Um, I said I am doing Revan. It's just gonna take some more time to come out. Um, Gallon Merrick timeline. Uh, it's the EU. Star Killer exists in the EU, so it's not a separate timeline. So it's the EU. But I want to say again, I was calling it and saying I want to thank y'all for coming today. We covered pretty much about everything. Um, uh, we'll be doing the 5th anniversary stream in June, maybe at the end of this month. Who knows? I need to organize it with people and stuff. I'm gonna be talking with. I'm not talking. Actually, I'm not talking. I don't have anything planned. We'll have a stream for the 5th anniversary. Do you want Revan to meet Vader at some point? I don't get the idea of Revan meeting Vader. I don't know if there's like a vision or something. I think that's just fanfic nonsense. Um, but yeah, y'all have a good day, and I'll thank y'all for coming to today's Tuesday stream. I might stream again this week. I still want to play some more Fortnite on stream, but again, I'm suffering through I'm still sick. But this time I'm not as sick as I was, so I can work on stuff. But last time I was sick. By the way, another project coming out this month will be the Arcane fan series that we've been working on. So if you guys love Jinx and Vi and stuff, it's gonna be totally awesome, and it's gonna be over an hour long. I want to thank the wonderful cast that we worked on this. Hopefully hopefully it doesn't get taken down or claimed because there's a lot arcane music in it. If not, I'll just get generic. But it's gonna be totally awesome. It's gonna be fucking phenomenal. So I'm excited for the Arcane fan series. And then people are gonna have to wait another few months for episode 2, and then another few months for episode 3, and then we gotta work on Act 2 and whatnot. So, all right, thank you all for coming. More Plagueis coming out soon, so stay on the lookout.